Emma, you look awfully hot. You sure you wouldn't like to take your jumper off? Can't be very healthy to have such tanned, lithe young limbs under all that wool.
No, really, Leonard, I'm fine.
Would you like some tea?
Oh, yes, please.
I'd love some.
Leonard?
Dad, maybe you could work out what we're supposed to do with this extra piece.
It is a bit baffling, isn't it? I've got it. Stand aside, Chris. This is a job for me and Emma.
Of course, Dad. You always know best. I'll just get lost.
I knew you'd find the answer, Leonard.
Now then, Emma, what we need to do is connect shelf A to bracket B.
Oh, yes, I see. Well, you're so much better than Chris.
Don't fear the screwdriver, Emma. Hold it as firmly as you like.
Can you come a bit closer to me, Leonard?
I'd be delighted, my darling. You know, Emma, this is how I always imagined it would be. Your athletic, burgeoning young body next to my older, but still fairly firm physique.
There, we finished it. Oh, you're so good at DIY, Leonard, that you've made this dresser into a time machine.
That's right.
Carry on, Dad. Do whatever you like with my girlfriend. I don't mind.
We can explore the centuries together. Go anywhere. Is there any particular time zone you'd care to visit?
Yes, Croydon during the early 1950s.
Oh, Emma, you're so clever. Why, that's my favourite time zone, too. Back then, the ladies would let you give them the most frightful frottaging.
Oh, Leonard, it's so romantic.
Of course you two should go off together. There's still so much life left in you, Leonard. And I'm just a dried-out husk stopping you from enjoying yourself.
Very kind of you to say so, Mum.
But before you go, here's your tea. Here's your tea. Leonard, here's your tea. Here's your tea.
We've done the dresser for you, Dad.
Yep, bye, Josie. Bye, Leonard.
Bye, thanks.
You can't go yet. I'm taking Emma to Croydon to give her a good old frottage. Bye, then. Emma!
Leonard!
Dave, have you got a hard copy of last year's quarterly figures?
Yeah. I think I've got one here somewhere.
Is that your baby?
Yeah!
Boy?
No. I think you need your eyes tested, Dan.
What's his name?
Polly.
Oh, that's nice. Have you got those figures, then?
It is a nice name, isn't it? Yeah, we weren't sure about Holly or Polly. But she doesn't look like a Holly, does she? But she does look like a Polly, doesn't she? Doesn't she? Whereas in the womb for the first 3 months, she was actually going to be Katie or Jenny. And then for the last few months of pregnancy, she was definitely Jenny. But when she came out, she just didn't look like a Jenny. We called her Katie for the first 3 days. Then my mum came up with either Holly or Polly, and we thought, maybe not Holly, but yes, Polly. No way, Holly. Yes way, Polly.
Fascinating. Give me the best of figures.
You know, you shouldn't take work so seriously, Dan. There's more to life than work. Like babies. Sweet little babies.
Wonderful. They sold newspapers from Perspex boxes, and it was a small microwave so you could heat up beef burgers and pasties. Oh, when will we need petrol again, Father?
Enough! These petrol stops are filling your head with nonsense, Patricia. In future, during the refueling process, only Mr. McGregor and myself will be allowed to leave the Renault Espace.
But, Nemo, what if one of us wants to get out and stretch our legs? What then, Nemo?
Mr. Cutler, if you persist with this continual questioning of my authority, I shall have you placed in the aerodynamic ski box attached to the roof rack.
I'd like to see you try, Nemo.
Volkswagen Golf ahead, sir.
What?
Volkswagen Golf ahead, sir. Would you like me to overtake it?
No, Mr. McGregor. According to my charts, there are no Volkswagen Golfs expected on this section of the M1 until Tuesday.
Then what's that?
An optical illusion, Mr. Cutler. At this time of year, on this section of motorway, one can think one's seeing almost anything.
Would an optical illusion have a bumper sticker?
Maintain speed.
You're taking a mighty big gamble, Nemo. Why not just overtake? I know you don't care about us, but do it for Patricia.
Do you presume to lecture me on how to run a Renault Espace? You who I picked up on the A412 next to a clapped-out Austin Maestro? Mr. McGregor, take her up to 80.
Yes,
We've got to get off this crazy Espace. Patricia, jump.
Okay, Steve.
Is this what you really want, Patricia?
No, yes. I don't know.
Patricia, you're developing a mind of your own, becoming headstrong, willful like your mother. No, I think that's why I fell in love with her.
What was she like, Father?
About to hit, son! We made it.
Damage report, Mr. McGregor.
Oil okay, water okay, heating on. Seems all right, sir, although I won't be able to tell you properly until I get out and have a look.
Very good, Mr. McGregor.
Though I still believe this whole episode was unnecessary. I have to admit, you handled this Espace pretty well.
Thank you, Mr. Cutler. You know, at times, commanding a Renault Espace can be a terrible burden. And Patricia, when you spoke of that microwave that can heat up pasties, you reminded me so much of your mother. It made me want to drive up the arse of a non-existent Volkswagen Golf. You can understand that, can't you, Patricia?
Yes, Father. We all can.
Mr. McGregor, set course for Leicester Forest East Services.
As long as that's not an optical illusion.
What did you say, girl?